Hello students, good morning. Hope you and your family are fine and safe at home. I am your Shantri ma'am. I will be teaching class 4 social studies. Today we will do a new chapter in social studies, the northern mountains or the Himalayas. Earlier we have learned that the Himalayas is a young fold mountains. Today we will know more about the Himalayas and how the Himalaya is divided into 3 parallel ranges, the Greater Himalayas, the Middle Himalayas and the Lower Himalayas. But before starting with the chapter, let me tell you that today's video is connected to the lesson plan of 12th of August, which you will be able to view on the video gallery of the school website after 48 hours. Now, let us start with the chapter. Open to page number 85 and look into the chapter, the Northern Mountains or the Himalayas. We know that India is a vast country and it has all the important or the major landforms in it. That is the mountains, the plateaus, the plains and the desert. We have already learned about the major landforms. The landmass of India is divided into a number of divisions. The first is the northern mountains, the second is the northern plains, the third is the peninsular plateau or the coastal plains, and the fourth is the Indian desert. Today we will do the northern mountains or the Himalayas. The Himalayas is a young fold mountain. It stretches over the northern border of India. The Himalayas along with the Karakoram range and the Kailash range forms the northern mountains. Now, what Himalaya is known as the abode of snow. It means it is always covered with snow. Now, some of the highest mountain peaks are located in the northern mountains. The Himalayas, it stretches from Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. It is divided into 3 parallel ranges. The Greater Himalayas or the Himadri, the Middle Himalayas or the Himachal, or the Lower Himalayas or the Shivaliks. First, we will learn about the Greater Himalayas. The Greater Himalayas. It is said to be the uppermost part of the Himalayas. It is also known as the Himadri. Now, in the Greater Himalayas, we see some of the highest mountain peaks like Mount Everest, Kanchenjunga, Nanda Devi, Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay were the first men to climb Mount Everest. Now, on the west of the Himalayas are bordered by Hindu Kush and Karakoram, and to the north by the high and the vast plateau of Tibet. In the northern mountains, we also see some glaciers. What are glaciers? Glaciers are slow moving bodies of ice, and some important rivers are also found in the northern mountains. Now these glaciers, when they flow down, they melt and they become important rivers like the Ganga, then the Indus, then the Brahmaputra. The Ganga originates from the Gangotri glacier in the northern mountains of the Greater Himalayas. So now we come to the Middle Himalayas. The Middle Himalayas lies to the south of the Greater Himalayas. It is also known as the Himachal. Here the height of the mountains is lesser than that of the Greater Himalayas. In the Middle Himalayas, we see some important valleys like Kashmir, Kulu, and there are also some important hill stations like Shimla, Nainital, Mussoorie, Darjeeling. We also find an important pass over here like the Rohtan Pass in Himachal Pradesh. The Middle Himalayas have thick forests, and that too with trees like fir, deodar, pine, etc. Tea plantation is practiced in the Middle Himalayas. The Middle Himalayas are covered with forest and they receive heavy rainfall. The summers over here are pleasant and the winters are cold with a lot of snowfall. Then we come to the Lower Himalayas. The Lower Himalayas or the Shivalik. The Lower Himalayas is also known as the southernmost Himalayas or the Shivaliks. This region has hills rather than mountains, which we find in the Greater Himalayas or the Middle Himalayas. The hill slopes are covered with thick green forest, which are the homes of many wild animals. Since the climate over here is pleasant, and there are a lot of vegetation, so in this mountain range it is more thickly populated than that of the Greater Himalayas or the Middle Himalayas. Terrace farming is practiced in the Lower Himalayas. The foothills of the Shivalik is known as Terai. There are many orchards of fruits like apricots, cherries, plums, etc. Here the average height of foothills is only 1500 meters above sea level. Along the eastern boundary of India, the Shivaliks are called the Purvanchal. Here there are hills like Garo, Khashi, Jaintia, Naga and Lusai hills. They receive heavy rainfall and this region is covered with forest. So now we know about the Himalayas, the divisions of the India like the northern mountains, the northern plains, the peninsular plateau and coastal plains and the Indian desert. We also have learnt about the word Himalaya, and the three Himalayas is divided into three parallel ranges: the Greater Himalayas or the Himadri, the Middle Himalayas or the Himachal and the Lower Himalayas or the Shivaliks. Next day we will do more about the Himalayas. Till then you will do your worksheet in your SST2 exercise book, that is the interleaf copy, where you do your geography question answers. You will go through the chapter, then read and learn the chapter. And next we will do about the importance of Himalayas, the life of people in the Himalayan region. Till then, have a safe and fine life at home. Always use a hand sanitizer, wear mask at home. Have a fit and healthy life. Thank you and bye.